I left the city, I've been browsing. Treading water that they drowning. I head on the swivel, yeah. It's only really my surroundings. They keep it all the way 1,000.
Hey everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We are back again with another video. And guys, we just got done with Stargirl Season 2, Episode 1. This overall was a great episode, but before we get into it, I'm going to explain to everybody that probably saw my live stream and that was in the live stream. Pretty much, all there is I gotta say is that our connection Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi was trash. I don't know what happened. I did so many tests beforehand, a couple of nights before, making sure everything would work. But, as I know my Wi-Fi to be it goes up and down. Sometimes it'll work on good days. Sometimes it won't work on bad days. And today was just one of those days, I guess it just chose not to work. I'm going to try again for before What If to see if it even goes up and it'll work. Maybe it will. I don't know. Sometimes it'll work at night. Sometimes it won't. I don't know. Our Wi-Fi's iffy. Our provider isn't good, I think. I think we have Xfinity, but even then, I guess it just doesn't work. Other than that, I think that's our Hey, Nick, isn't that our Wi-Fi provider?
Xfinity.
Yeah, I was right. Xfinity. So, I don't know why it wasn't working, but all I know is I am happy me and my sister watched the show. What'd you think about it?
Well, before that, I just want to say I'm glad to be back filming. I missed it so much, so
Yeah,
I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, you haven't been here since the last episode of, I guess the last episode of Riverdale before it went on break.
Well, no, I was actually here for a little, when we went to first two episodes of Friday.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, I'm just happy, my sister's back, as you guys know, for the people that have been here. And yeah, let's just get into this, talk about in this episode. Pretty much a lot of the stuff we saw from the trailer, the first trailers, is what we saw in this.
Yeah.
We saw, Green Lantern's daughter pop up. We saw, Cindy's back, of course. And she's recruiting. And I just want to get this off my chest. By the way, this is going to be a spoiler review, so if you haven't watched Season 2, Episode 1 of Stargirl, go watch it and come back here.
Come back.
But I just wanted to say, I called it. I said it in my I think in my first, trailer reaction, or the second trailer reaction, I forget what it was, but I even said that I even had feelings from last season, when Mike hit, Icicle and killed him and said, does that mean that could be a part of the JSA when he said that? I thought right away, he is going to do anything and everything to be a part of this team. And clearly it's important to him, it's just as important to him as it is to Courtney to keep doing stuff a part of the JSA and take over the family business. And I said that I said it in my last trailer reaction that Pat's not going to want him to Pat's not going to want him to have anything to do with, the JSA. He's not going to want him to have anything to do with it. He's going to think it's too dangerous. And, of course, Mike is going to not like that. And he's going to, I said to myself, he's going to join another team. He's going to become, evil in a sense. I have a feeling that's a chance that's where it's going. He's going to be a villain.
And Cindy, she had, this file in a
she had a
locker,
file.
And she had, was it Tigress's
daughter? It had Tigress's daughter. It had, what the violin one? I forget what I forget. I'm trying to think if I can. The fiddler. It had the fiddler's fiddler's kid, and it also had
is it Cameron?
Yeah, Cameron, and that was pretty much it. And it also, of course, had Calypso, but it had the biggest one of all was
Mike.
And I said that. I said that in my trailer reaction, and I was just like, oh my god, I think I just I prophesied this. The prophecy is true. Literally, I said when she pulled out Mike's thing, I'm like, oh my god, Cindy's only doing this to get back at Courtney, saying, oh my god, I could see she's using that because she's gonna manipulate Mike. I'm thinking maybe Calypso is gonna take over Mike. I'm not sure. I'm thinking that maybe that's what might happen. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we have two new villains this season. We have Calypso and we have Shade.
And I'm excited to see both. And I'm so excited to introduce Green Lantern's daughter in the first episode. And we saw a little bit of also, Sylvester Pendleton. We saw a little bit of Joel McHale back as Starman. At least I think it's Starman. A part of me thinks it's not Starman, though. A part of me thinks it's either, I don't know if Shade can transform into anything. I don't know if Calypso can transform. Let me know down in the comments below. I don't know. I feel like that's not Sylvester Pendleton. I feel like he's dead. So it kind of makes me wonder, how is he back alive? Is Calypso's power bringing people back from the dead? I don't know. So, let me know in the comments below a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Also, they hinted toward, like, when Courtney...
But he didn't die in the last season.
Yeah, he did. Remember, he got stabbed. They got stabbed by icicle. And he died in Pat's arms. So I'm wondering, unless maybe Pat lied, I don't know. So that's what makes me like wonder a little bit. On top of like, what's crazy is that I love how when Courtney is looking through the files, Pat's, she's asking Pat, what happened to this villain? What happened to this villain? And one of the villains that Courtney was asking Pat was, what happened to him? And she said, Jay Garrick, aka the Flash, trapped him in a different, trapped him in a different time, or like a different, place or whatever. And I thought to myself, we're going to be seeing Jay Garrick, from the Flash show, be in this show, like as in like a flashback, which I'm excited.
Garrick, Iris and Barry's son?
No, Jay Garrick is a different, Earth's Flash.
Oh, okay.
Barry and Iris' son, his name is, no, why am I blanking? I forget. What is it? It's on the tip of my head. Bart.
Okay.
Bart Allen and Nora Allen is their kids. So, I'm just excited. I'm excited that they're leaving the breadcrumbs, because we know that Flash from the old JSA is going to be back in a flashback, and a whole bunch of there's a moment in an episode we're going to see all the old characters from the old JSA, and they're going to have an episode, which I'm excited to see. So it makes me wonder, is this Sylvester Pendleton, aka Starman, bad, or is that actually him? That's one. Two, when is it? Who is? And if he is bad, is it not him? And he's like Calypso or Shade, or is he actually himself? I don't know.
I think it's Calypso.
I'm thinking maybe too, because what we saw with him like manipulating people and him like.
Yeah, I don't think
stealing stuff with the dead. I'm thinking maybe someone brought him back to life. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's Starman at all. I don't.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm really excited to know. But I'm just so happy I was right about the Mike thing. Oh my god.
He looks like Starman, but I don't think it's him.
I'm just wondering, like, I can't believe I was right about Mike. I'm wondering how they're gonna do that. I know Mike is gonna get.
That Mike was gonna be in JSA. He thought that also.
I thought that towards the end. I'm like, okay, they're clearly showing that Pat is keeping secrets from him. He's getting irritated. He ends up finding out, oh my god, my family's been in the superhero business. He ends up, he was supposed to stay out of it. He ends up hitting Icicle, killing him, saying, does this mean I can be in the JSA? Which means he's okay with killing, I guess, in a sense.
I can't remember. Was Icicle Courtney's mom's boss? Wasn't he
Jordan? Yeah, it's Jordan. So what makes me wonder is that this pink pen situation, you know how he's like wanting to be in the JSA?
Yeah.
I'm thinking when he gets the pink pen, I'm thinking, what's going to happen is Pat's not going to like that, and then he's going to turn on Pat saying, you won't let me do this. Somebody else wants me to do this, but I feel like Mike's so good. What would make him turn to the JSA, to the Injustice Society of America?
I don't think.
I think
Cindy thinks she can get Mike, but she doesn't even.
I'm thinking he's gonna have to be controlled. There's just no way I feel like he's gonna be willing to just go to the villain side.
She's not gonna let. She's not. If he doesn't say, if he does the dark side, and she says something he doesn't like, he's not gonna do it.
I don't know. I feel like there's room for him to be controlled. I feel like that's the only way he's gonna get over, unless they can find some cool way to. Make him hate the way they're treating him, and he wants to go and just go to the other side. I don't know.
Hopefully Henry comes back.
Because as far as I know, he doesn't know anything about Cindy. So he could just think, oh my god, I'm being recruited for a good team, but it's not. I don't know.
Yeah,
we have yet to decide what's going on, what's going to happen, because it's like the first episode.
I'm hoping they bring Henry back, because the guy who plays Henry, he said he'd come back under one condition.
And they did kind of hint to it.
And he said he'll come back if they bring him back
in a cool way.
But other than that, he won't come back.
Well, what I love is, when she showed his face, I was like, oh my god, is he alive? I was like, because when they she opened the file, I thought he was like, oh my god, is he still alive somewhere? But she went like, just ripped it, meaning they did like a trickery thing, because when she opened the file, I was like, oh my god, because I told her earlier in the episode, I told her she's going to be recruiting. I said that's what Cindy's job is going to be this season, is recruiting the next Injustice Society of America.
Because almost everybody's dead.
I knew it. I knew that. I knew she was going to be doing that. And I also, you know what's crazy? the Beth part, when Beth like picks up the file off the ground, I even called that was going to be divorce papers by the way the mom and the dad were acting. I even said they were divorce papers.
Our brother
right when they fell
watched
on the ground, like, those are divorce papers, I bet.
Our brother watched it with us, and he called it too. He said it was...
Because he read it, and he said, oh, that's his divorce papers. I'm like, I was correct. Dude, me and the writers, like, are on the same, like, mindset. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, this is just good writing. I loved this first episode.
It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Let's talk about that fight sequence between Green Lantern's daughter and Courtney. That was fire!
She, like, stuck her staff
in the ground.
And, like, spot.
She did, like, a cool spin, like, flip. Bro, that was sick. And the way, like, the staff was, like, stiff arming, like, you know, I forget Green Lantern's daughter's name. I'll have to figure that out. If you guys know the name down in the comments below, let me know. Because, you know, again, I'm not really, like, I know some DC comics, but, like, I don't, as of right now, I'm having a brain fart, and I do not remember what Green Lantern's daughter's name is. So let me know down in the comments below.
So let us know in the comments.
But I'm there for it.
Down below.
This next episode looks like we're going to see, you know, Pat train Green Lantern's daughter on how to use the ring in the core. I'm so excited. The way the CGI is on the Green Lantern ring and Green Lantern core is so freaking cool. The CGI is so good in this show. I never have a dull time. I never have, like, when I watch, like, I never have a dull time watching the show. I never am like, oh my god, that CGI is wonky. I never say, oh, this story is, bad. I have such a great time with this show. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so happy. Like, literally, we're in our basement. Also, like, this was supposed to be the podcast room with my friends, but as you guys kind of all figured out, the podcast ended up falling short. My friends are busy, so the podcast essentially isn't happening right now, but hopefully it will in the future.
He has a Quiet Place Part 2 poster
and the Tenet poster.
And Hamid Tenet.
But yeah, honestly, I love that fight sequence. It was a cool fight sequence, and the whole we gotta talk about Rick. Him feeding a big monster.
Rick was in the woods for Grundy. He told Grundy like never come back.
Like I'm assuming Grundy went through there when he said never come back when he left the Injustice Society's lair. And I'm thinking he's still in Blue Valley. I'm thinking because
Rick's feeding somebody, but was it the bear? Is it Solomon Grundy? Who is it?
I'm betting it's Solomon Grundy. That's the only thing that makes sense to me because we only know one big creature. We only know one person that's kind of like because Rick kind of found out when he was like he wouldn't fight back. Solomon Grundy he's almost like a toddler in a sense, like the Hulk. How the Hulk can't think. It's almost like that. And I have a feeling that Solomon Grundy never wanted to harm anybody, but he was forced. So, which makes me feel that maybe Rick found, like, you know, since he's, like, put at ease and found out that, you know, Grundy just wasn't that person that he thought Grundy to be, it actually, like, he found out Grundy was being used as a weapon for the Injustice Society. I feel like he kind of took Grundy as his pet, in a sense. Like, as, like, his like, almost, like, feels bad for him in a way. I feel like it's Grundy. I feel like they're waiting for the big moment for us to be like, oh, my God, it's Grundy. He's, like, found a liking to him. I don't know, because they didn't show it.
What if they recruit, if it is Grundy, what if they recruit him?
Grundy? Yeah. They could.
But, like, what if they, recruit him in JSA?
They could. They honestly could, because I'm thinking if
he didn't want to hurt anybody.
Exactly. And I'm thinking he never wanted to do that, but the Injustice Society made him do it. Because, I mean, think about how Icicle treated him. Think about how Brainwave treated him, calling him a dumb animal and all this and that, trapping him in that vault. They don't think of him as an equal. They think of him as a weapon they can control, and they know that he's afraid of them because he has a mind of a toddler almost.
Yeah, you
could tell, and Rick could tell, and and that's why he wouldn't fight back, and that's why he didn't hurt him. He said leave and never come back, but it looks like he doesn't know where to go, and that's why he's hiding out in the woods. Meaning, because we also heard earlier in the episode with the whole. I think, what was it, like a waffle place or whatever that got attacked or whatever, and they said, they said that Yellowstone National Park has nothing on Blue Valley with the whole big bear. They think, Yogi Bear has nothing on Blue Valley or whatever, meaning there's a big creature trashing things or whatever. It makes me think that, again, it's Solomon Grundy, which makes me feel like maybe the place he trashed is the stuff that Rick brought from that, it looks like a chicken place. Maybe it's like a chicken waffle place. Yeah. I don't know. But all I know is that maybe that's a place that he, like, ruins, and, like, he just got food from there and whatever. I don't know. All I know is that's the only thing that makes sense to me. It's Solomon Grundy. Yeah. But I mean, I want to know more on why. One question: how many weeks went past after they defeated the Injustice Society? It looks like a couple of weeks because they've been training, and, you know, trying to make sure everything's been fine.
I feel like it's been 4 years, because to me,
I don't think it's not a couple of years. It would have been a couple of weeks.
Because to me, it seems like Mike's a lot older.
No, that's just been because, you know, from when they filmed back and whenever to now. That's it. It's just been I think it's been a couple of weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. If you guys know that, let me know down in the comments below if someone might have, like, picked up that. But I know it's been, like, a couple of weeks or at least a month or something.
To me, it's like a year because Mike seems a lot older to me, so that's why.
No, I told you it's because they filmed, like, that's why.
Yeah, I know.
See, he grows. I mean, they do that. Think about Stranger Things. And those kids grow. I mean, you don't watch Stranger Things, but those kids grow, like, because it depends on when you film and when they grow up and when they film the last season.
I'm on Instagram right now. I'm not taking away for most person. I'm not going to get into that. But I was watching I followed the Stargirl page. And I was watching it, and Mike was taking over one day, and he just seemed like really a lot older.
Because again, they filmed. I think they filmed back in like 17, 18.
No, because the show aired in 2020, so they had to film the end of 2020.
Okay. What?
They had to film the end of it.
No, I'm saying they filmed the first season probably back in like 2017, 2018. I don't know for sure because actually I could just look it up on my phone. I totally forgot I had it. Yeah, but other than that, I mean. The only reason he looks older is because, again, you know, from when he was younger, when they filmed the first season, to when they filmed the second season. I mean, he grew. I mean, he was, like, what age at the time? But all I know is that there's so much, so much we don't know, except what I knew about her recruiting, and about the divorce papers, and about the Grundy thing, and also, because I think that's the only thing that makes sense is Grundy. And then all about, you know, them recruiting, Mike. I just can't get over that.
I don't think
When she put Mike's name on that table, I said, what?
I don't think Mike's gonna
What?
Go. I don't think
why
Mike's
Mike? I want to know why is she so interested in Mike? Is it because, like, she hated Icicle, maybe? Like, Cindy, and she's like, oh, he has killing in him. I want to recruit him. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can... Why Mike?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why Mike? I'm so excited. Great first episode. Just a great first episode.
I don't think Mike's gonna go to the ISS.
I don't know. I feel like he has to be controlled. That's the only way he's gonna go.
I think he'll stay at the JSA.
I think he will too, but think about
his
this.
dad and sister are JSA.
But if he gets controlled, he's not gonna have a choice. And I don't know what Calypso's powers are. I think he can control. I don't know.
I don't know his
I think he can you know what I mean, take over people's bodies. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. But
I don't know.
I feel like we all know Mike would just not go willingly to a bad team when he already knows the Injustice Society is bad. I think he is literally Calypso. She knowing this will get to Courtney and as revenge. She wants to recruit one of her family members to fight her. I think that's exactly why she is knowing that Calypso can take over him and take him.
The girls on table, isn't that Rebecca from the beginning?
Season 1 was released in 2020.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But of course, it wasn't filmed in 2020. It had to have been filmed in like 18 or 19. It had to have been.
They're promoting it in 19.
Yeah, because they must have filmed in 18. I don't know. All I know is that I loved this first episode. It had everything I wanted.
It was really good. I liked
so
it
good
a
to be
lot.
back with these characters, and also Yolanda. I forgot to talk about Yolanda. What she is going through, her trauma about pretty much slashing Brainwave's jugular. My man, dude, she cannot she is like going through trauma. And it goes to show, because remember,
she told Courtney she didn't like her brainwave.
And remember, Courtney looked at Yolanda very differently, I think, when, she showed up and saw Brainwave on the ground. She was, kind of looking at her, like, oh my god, because we all knew Yolanda had that killer, that kill vibe, because she was hurt by Henry. And she had that vibe saying, I'll kill you if you hurt any of my friends. Because, she wanted to protect her friends because, because she knew how, Henry was treating people and she didn't want anybody else to get hurt like she got hurt. So I feel like she had that, she became that person from what Henry did. But when Henry said sorry, she was just so angry that, and took it out all on Brainwave for killing Henry. And then I feel like now it's just, she's like, what did I do? I let anger get the best of me and I killed somebody and I don't know if I deserve to be Wildcat. And there's going to be a moment, it's just I don't think I deserve to be Wildcat. I don't know if Wildcat would have done what I did. And I think we're going to see an episode where they're like, we see Wildcat kill someone even though he doesn't want to. And that, that's a redeem for her or something. There'll be a moment where, I don't even know, but I know she's going to know she belongs to be a Wildcat. I know there's going to be a cool moment like that where she's going to see that she did what she had to do. I don't know.
But I really want to see if they get Sportsmaster and Tiger Style.
Oh, they definitely coming back some point. I bet.
House is still alive. The
Gambler. Gambler's alive.
Hell.
As we know, Shade, the old member that everybody hated, is coming back.
The old Shade?
Yeah, Shade from the old Injustice. And everybody didn't like him. Everybody didn't like him.
Is Calypso new, or is he like new, or is there an old?
I don't even know if he's an old member. I think this is just I don't even know. I don't know.
Let us in the comments.
I don't think so.
Let us know if Calypso's an old character.
I think that's a character that like they never like used in the Injustice Society, and like she found out more about it, and that's when she decided. I don't know.
I wonder
unless he was on the big portrait. I don't think he was. I don't think he was. I don't think he was an original member.
No, I saw Icicle, Dragon King. I saw.
If I'm correct, didn't Cindy go into a room that had like artifacts, and then she found it?
But her dad also locked her off.
And remember, the Dragon King dealt with different stuff, so maybe he had something to do with it. I don't know.
The Dragon King is Cindy's dad, but she killed him.
Yeah, he's gone. There's not many people left. I think that's why they're kind of going outside. Yeah, the old members that didn't like come back in the first season, that like were like that were like casted out, and they didn't want anything to do with the Injustice Society, but they're coming back now because that it needs to be taken over, and now's the chance for, I guess, Shade to take over and be the leader. Mm-hmm. But we know Cindy's not going to be down with that. We know
Cindy's going to break out Tigress.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think she likes them. I think she wants to be the leader. Cindy's not the person that like wants to be contained and not be the leader. She is going to be the leader. But I feel like there's going to be a moment maybe when, like, Cameron finds out and he's going to be so angry, and maybe I could see him possibly killing Cindy. And be like, you think you're the leader? I'm the leader. And then, like, he becomes, like, the big bad villain of Courtney.
Cindy, I'm very sad because I like Cindy.
I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. They could go in multiple ways with this.
He said to me, I said, oh, I like her. She's back. He's like, you would. I
said, you would like her.
And then
I mean, of course, I like the actress a lot. I just don't like that character. But that's so good. She plays the character so well. Gotta give her credit.
I explained to him why I like that character, why I like the actress and the character.
I'm just happy that everybody's back. I'm just so happy we're back with Stargirl. Let's go. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy.
Well, I'm glad to be back on YouTube, so.
Alright, but guys, I'd say we kind of hit everything, right? Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I'm so excited to see you guys tomorrow for Riverdale. Riverdale's back on, guys. For everybody that checks out this video, that's a fan of Riverdale and watches my Riverdale videos, we're back, baby. Tomorrow, Riverdale will be on. And for the guys, we're back with Stargirl. We're back, baby. I'm so excited we're back with Stargirl. I can't wait for our review. No, I'm not even gonna try. No, we're just gonna do a normal review tomorrow for Riverdale. I'm not even gonna try to do a watch party for Riverdale. Okay. I have to even see if the Wi-Fi is good tonight to even try to do the watch party at 1 a.m. for What If.
Yeah.
I gotta see if that will even work. Worst case scenario, if it doesn't, again, guys, like I told you, I'm gonna be doing reviews, even though my live streams don't work. I hope they do. I'm gonna try again tonight for What If. I'm gonna ask my dad to call the cable company tomorrow. Not the cable company tomorrow. I meant the Wi-Fi company tomorrow. See if they can figure out why it wasn't working, and it will get resolved. At some point, I will do a live stream, and hopefully it will work. Hopefully we can get this resolved, and we can start doing live streams.
Next year for Legacies.
Yes, I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna start doing a lot more for premieres of shows. Do live streams. Hopefully I can. If this problem gets resolved.
If you're there for a little bit, we did a little bit on YouTube and we did a little bit on Instagram. If you were there for those, thank you for joining. I know there was someone I saw and I haven't seen before, so thank you for joining the live stream.
Yeah, for the people that did that, again, it was chaotic. I was supposed to start at 7, but there's a whole bunch of, glitching out and not working and the Wi-Fi going down and everything, but I just want to say, for the people that, are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, like this video. Join this family here on this channel. We're growing each and every day. We're making moves. Right now, we're at like 355. We're almost at 400 subs. So yet again, subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, like this video. I'm trying to get to 400, and I would just love for you guys to be here, a part of this family. And guys, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about the first episode of Season 2 of Stargirl. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode and what you guys are expecting for, the rest of the season. And let me know if you guys got any of your theories and your predictions, right, of this first episode, when you have made predictions from the first trailer. But yeah, guys, I'm going to see you guys, in my Superman and Lois review, and also for tomorrow for Riverdale.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, and also I'll see you guys later on tonight, possibly I mean, either way, you're going to see me because I'm going to be doing either a review or a live stream. So you guys will see me later on at 1 a.m. If for a live stream, or if after 1 a.m., sometime maybe around 8 or 9 in the morning, my review will be up. So stay tuned for that. But without further ado, I'm going to end this video here. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. We'll see you guys tomorrow and next Tuesday. Peace.